Now available at drumforge.com, an all-new intense collection of samples, loops, and textures for sound design and enhancing your productions. Introducing Inferno. Inferno is a pack of drums, synths, basses, loops, and sound effects designed by David Levy to add cyber-industrial texture to any mix. Whether you're a sound designer, mixer, or musician, Inferno will be a devastating addition to your library. Choose from any of the 413 included samples to bring the sound of Argent metal to your production. David provides the heaviest kicks, the deepest subs, the glitchiest textures, and the most exciting risers that are a staple of this genre. Okay, that's enough talk. Let's hear the Inferno sample pack in action.
Okay, I'm going to show you how easy it is to use this sample pack. I have a few examples here that I put together using nothing but samples from Inferno. We're going to run through them and you'll get a very good idea of what this sample pack is capable of. All right, here we go. Example 1. All right, pretty straightforward with this one. Let's start with the ambient tension track. All right, on top of that, we have a rhythmic synth loop that's doing this. All the tempo-based stuff in the sample pack, like the loops and the rhythmic synths, are at 95 BPM. And the tonal stuff is in different keys, and it's always noted in the file itself. For example, if we go to up here, rhythmic synths, you can see some are in D, some are in F, so on. Some loops. Another layer of mangled loops. On top of that, we have a synth subkick. So this is a good example where you try to layer two different tonal elements that are in different keys. This one is an E flat and this guy is an F. So we're going to change the pitch on this. You could use whatever you want. I'm going to use this little guy. It's an E, so we're going to go up. Number 2. So in this example, we can start with the first layer, which is the bass synth. Now, something important to note that I think is pretty cool. When I made these bass synth sounds, I made sure to give you a lot of different variations of each note. For example, you can take a look over here. You see that it's categorized to long and short per sound. So bass synth 1, 2, 3, etc. And within each one of them, you have different variations of the note. For example, if I grab this one and drag it in here, you can see that the sound differs. So different length and also kind of different velocities. And what happens is the sound is completely different every time when it's going into my equipment here and the tubes and all that. The equipment reacts differently depending on the velocity. Here's an example here, same note. So if you want to make like some kind of groove with this one, let's do something real quick and dirty. Instead of using the same note over and over again, which you can if you want, I prefer to have something like this. So you see, it's a much more organic and dynamic sound to my ears. Next, we have a synth subkick. Okay, pretty straightforward. We have some shepherd tones. Now these are pretty long. Some of them are like a minute and 40. Minute 30. So that's just a great way to add tension to your track. Some mangled loops right here. Some bass synth. I think these kind of got a little screwed up. Let's fix them. So this is a good example again of the different round robins instead of doing this. It's doing that. Okay. And we have some rhythmic synths. Got this one. Some loops. And a bunch of snare drums. I kind of stacked 4 sounds together. And you have this one. This one. I can bring this one up a little bit. This one. And some hi-hats. These are, yep, these are pretty long too. Nice tail to them, and there's quite a few round robins on them as well. Yeah, there's like 8 of them. Okay, so that was example number 2. Okay, in this one we have a bass synth doing this. We have some ambient tension. We have a heavy synth pulse. Some more heavy synth pulses up here. Got some dirty kicks. Some snare drums. And some synth sub kicks over here. I'm just using a bunch of different ones and kind of creating a pattern with them. Here is some things that I chopped up. Which one's this? This is Hybrid Impact. And some loops that I chopped up. Some loops here. Another layer on top of it. Well guys, that's it for now. I hope you got a good idea of what the sample pack is capable of. Please head over to drumforge.com to learn more. See ya.
Download Inferno today from the world's best online source for professional drum sounds and software, drumforge.com.